I think every kid deserves a positive, guiding influence in their lives, whether that comes in the form of parental support or community-based advocates or a mentor, one-on-one kind of mentor. CSF plays all of those roles. Our young people are from Ward 7 and 8 in DC's lowest performing, under-resourced communities. They experience employment rates that are different than the rest of our city. They are in families that have been impacted by the lack of jobs, incarceration, some drug abuse, violence for sure. These young people are the gems of the community. If you look at our data over time, you will see not only incremental growth and progress, but if you look at our innovations and our program changes over the time, you see that we're also learning about this community in deep ways and making adjustments to our programming to fit the needs of the community over time. We are now at a point where we are proud of the work we've done in Ward 7 and 8. The students are graduating high school at 98, 99% annually. They're going off into college at rates in the 80s to almost 90%. So I think when you look at the progress that we've had, we look at the incremental changes we've made, it all speaks to a story of not only success, but a real learning organization. We start our young people off with the College Success Foundation, either at grade 7 or grade 9. And so once we get that class, once we get that group of young people, we offer them an orientation because we want them to understand and know what their lives are going to be like for the next maybe 10 or 12 years with us. And then we offer them the opportunity to come into our summer program.
So check this one out and then put it right here.
Innocent complete sentence.
Tend to be out of space. I feel the universe around me. I touch, I worry, I cry. I am, I understand, I say a lot.
The game wouldn't work at first, but then I had to look up tutorials and use my resources, including Mr. Clarkson, in order to figure out how I could.
We are solution oriented. We understand that not every student is going to be good at everything. We do have some students that are good at everything, and those type of students tend to get rewarded. And a lot of times students that struggle in certain areas seem to fade into the background. So one of our goals in doing this is to pinpoint the exact issue and give them the tools and the skill set to overcome that issue.
Because I was struggling with those a lot.
So how has that prepared you for the school year? Do you feel more confident going into math this year?
Yes, actually I don't have to take a math class this year. I did all
Do you
my
feel
math.
prepared
But
to...
I'm gonna take one anyway, and I feel more prepared than I would have been before.
Okay, so let's start.
Data tells the story. So for example, if a child scored really low in a reading comprehension section in the beginning of the summer, and during the summer the light clicked on and they understood how to read a text, annotate it, and at the end of the summer they have a better comprehension of it, we want to share that data with the school so that the student can be placed into the right classes and have the right wraparound services.
Our young people are the recipients of in-school support.
So Harvard and VA State will more likely have the larger lecture style classes like that.
The longer you work with the student, the better your academic outcomes and your social and emotional outcomes are with the student. So now students can come into our program in the 7th grade and the 9th grade. We have college prep advisors who are in the schools on a daily basis. So that means at least once a month, we're meeting individually with the student to talk about academics, behavior, coursework, social emotional issues, family issues, things of that nature.
Yes.
I listen best when I'm involved.
Yeah.
I like to say that our students sometimes are a little ahead of the curve because they have somebody that's working with them one-on-one.
I may go to Juilliard, or I may go to Harvard, or Stanford, or Yale, or Princeton. So it's between those, but I'm more so leaning towards Harvard.
As a part of our social development and academic development component in our pathway, we offer young people an opportunity to go on college tours and to talk with professionals. But the college tour experience is really the most important thing because it gives them an opportunity to understand their place and their comfort or fit at an institution. But we don't just work on behalf of the kids. We have to also make sure that their home lives are better and more informed. And so we offer a parent university opportunity.
Make sure that they're taking incrementally higher levels of English, math,
If
science.
you change the ideas, you change the mindset, you change the academic and career trajectory of the student, you know that's going to have a ripple effect on parents. So you want to make sure parents are ready.
All of my kids have grown up, they're doing what they need to do. Now mommy needs to get back into what I wanted to do. And so they're encouraging me to go back to school.
Once we have successfully transitioned you from high school into college, that's when your college support agenda kicks in. So we help them and guide them through the college experience, support them as they navigate the decisions about a major and about a career choice, and ultimately we help them move into the world of work or advanced study.
One of our main focuses in our conversations is academics. How are you utilizing the resources to become a better student? How are you preparing for class? What are you doing while you're in class? And then what do you do after class to support that learning? So we're constantly having conversations with them, and we record those conversations so we can go back, refer to them, and then our follow-ups, see how those students have tracked from the conversation to the point of the follow-up. Just to see how you're doing. Because you do want to do well, right? We are wearing a t-shirt that says College Success Foundation.
Our pathway makes sure that the young person gets into college, fits into college, gets a major, ultimately gets connected with the department of choice, and then have their pre-professional experiences necessary to not only complete college, but to have a career aspiration and a trajectory past college.